Good day. I am Miss Hodgson. Today we will discuss effective practices in assessment in the content area of reading. The standard I have chosen to address is the following. First grade reading literacy. Use illustrations and details in the story to describe its characters, setting, or events. Skills and concepts for students. Make predictions from pictures and titles. Use written descriptions to visualize characters, settings, and events. Make inferences about characters, settings, and events by using prior knowledge along with details from the text and illustrations. Visualize characters, settings, and events using details from the text. The instructional assessment strategy for teachers I will be discussing in regards to the standard is a comprehension assessment strategy called visualizing. Objectives. What is visualizing? Why use visualization in instruction? How to use visualization in instruction. Visualizing comprehension strategy activity, and what does research say about visualization? What is visualizing? Visualizing is when the reader creates an image in their mind from the text. It is like it becomes a movie in their mind. Why would you use visualization in instruction? To help students who may not know how to visualize something on their own. When it is observed that students do not visualize while reading. To help students make inferences from pictures and text. To help students make predictions from pictures and text. These four components of visualization can facilitate the ongoing comprehension of text. As a result, students need to be assessed in their ability to use visualization to aid comprehension on a continuous basis. How to use visualization in instruction. Introduce the concept of forming mental pictures. Explain why pictures is useful. Model the strategy by thinking aloud and telling how you would use the strategy. Use brief passages with students and encourage them to describe their pictures and discuss their picture similarities and differences. Introduce other passages that the students could use independently from mental pictures. Teachers should expect variations in students' pictures and appreciate each student's uniqueness. Visualizing comprehension assessment activity. I want you to listen as if you are the student as I go through the activity. Good readers may picture what they are reading in order to understand and remember text. Students, I want you to share with me things that you have pictured in your mind. Remember, pictures can help you recall something that happened long ago. The teacher would then read the poem, The Worm. What did you see? What did you hear? What did you taste? What does it look like in your mind? What are you feeling? The teacher would use the following questions to open up a discussion and assess the comprehension of the students through guided visualization. The teacher would then discuss with the students how creating a picture in their minds aid in their comprehension of the text. By discussing the types of materials in which thinking of pictures may work best, and encourage students to consider creating pictures in their minds during reading, would conclude your assessment. Modifications to assessment activity. Instead of assessing students in whole group activities, the individual assessment worksheets can be tailored to fit an individual student's need. It can also be tailored to an area of concentration under the standard. I have students read the passage, independently visualize on their own, and draw pictures. The teacher would then assess the students' drawings and use a rubric for grading. These are two examples of worksheets that could be modified and tailored to your specific student's needs. Other assessment activities would include a picture walk, which helps students predict what they think might be happening in the text, read aloud books, in which the illustrations add information that is not in the text. You could also read a chapter book to your class and explain that when there are no illustrations, it is their job to listen for key details to help them to visualize. What does research say about visualization? While researching on assessments for reading literacy, I came across 3 journal articles that I really enjoyed. 1. A different kind of reading instruction using visualizing to bridge reading comprehension and critical literacy. 2. Becoming part of the story, refueling the interest in visualization strategies for reading comprehension. And 3. Kindergartners can do it too, comprehension strategies for early readers. I have included article quotes from the 3 articles. Visualizing is an important strategy for students as they move from picture books to chapter books, and is especially important in today's world where everyone is constantly bombarded with sophisticated graphics and little language. Visualizing can support students to become more wide awake about people, both literary and real. Drawing on students' visualizations, teachers can also support students to realize that they see text from a perspective shaped by their own social and cultural identities. Teachers should create more opportunities for students to discuss visualizations among peers, whether through book clubs, literary circles, or reading groups. Reading strategies play a prominent role in comprehension because readers use them to construct coherent mental representations and explanations of situations described in text. Conclusion. Assessment in reading literacy is vital in supporting students to become proficient readers in all areas of reading. Research has shown that assessments and teaching that incorporate visualization will help students build their comprehension levels in reading. Visualization leads students to make predictions, connections, and inferences about text. It also leads to questioning and summarizing texts and pictures. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the comprehension strategy of visualizing. Here are the references that you may go back and look at on your own leisure.